guys, and welcome to our third Griffin Sports Report this year on the 22nd of April 2021. And we are very excited to present some interesting topics to you, including highlights on the basketball bonanza, results of the NCAA March Madness tournament, the Super League, and a couple of interviews. We hope you guys enjoy this sports report, and without further ado, let's start. A bit longer than a month ago, the Griffins TV crew live broadcasted the last AIS basketball games of this year. The basketball bonanza, if you ask someone who attended or watched the games, I'm sure they would all say that it was a great and fun experience. And we were lucky to be able to see some amazing basketball games. And we would like to say congratulations to the few basketball players who won the tournament. If you haven't heard yet, the UEFA Super League was introduced to the fans as being only for the best teams in Europe. And this was all done for money, and in my opinion is completely disgusting. But luckily, since there was a lot of hate and negative opinions the Super League was getting, they decided to shut it down. All of the teams that have agreed to join the Super League should start with minus 10 points next season, and in whatever league they're playing in. Now on to March Madness. March Madness 2021 has been crazy. Just like all the other years, so many buzzer beaters and close games. There's so much to see, and the results were very interesting too. To start, the UCLA Bruins, as the 11th seed, went to the Final Four with an astonishing performance from Johnny Juzang to get them from the Elite Eight to the Final Four, and an extremely difficult buzzer beater that Jalen Suggs hit to get Gonzaga into the March Madness Finals. And at the end, the number 2 seed, the Baylor Bears, came out as the winners of this tournament.
Now, I will interview Veera Gandhi from the international cricket team from Belgium. So, is it true that you played for the professional team of Belgium?
Yes, it is. I played for the U11 before COVID, the Belgium team. They go to Luxembourg to play.
Have you ever had a rank? If so, which one?
No, not necessarily rankings, but in the end of the tournament, there was a best bowler and batsman. No, I did not get either one.
Have you ever played against any other professional countries?
Yeah, there was Luxembourg, there was Germany, there was Netherlands, and France, I think. Yeah, those were the countries which were part of the tournament.
What was your best experience that you've had playing cricket?
The best experience maybe was against Netherlands when I batted until I was like 25, which I think is the retirement. So you have to like stop your innings and the next batsman comes in. That was one of the best experiences to play.
Do you ever want to take cricket seriously in the future?
Yes, definitely. I really want to take cricket seriously in the future. Try to get into the Belgium seniors team, Belgium International Seniors team. Yeah, and then continue on from there.
Thank you, Veera. Back to you, Ahan.
Yeah.
So next up, Mr. V has interviewed Coach Calabo on what he does as a sport, and he runs a lot of kilometers and miles, and he'd like to present that video for you right now.
Side of school, so Mr. Calabo, tell us, what do you compete in?
Yes, hi there, you all runners. Well, I'm competing in trail running and ultra running. So what's an ultra run? It's everything beyond a marathon, and the marathon is, Coach Pete, how many kilometers?
I don't know.
42.2.
Oh, yeah.
42.2.
And you go farther than that.
Yeah. So the maximum I did until now was like 100 miles.
Wow.
That's 160 kilometers. Yeah, that was in 2019, before the pandemic. Yeah.
And how many, for your training, how many kilometers a week do you think you put in to be able to race those kind of distances?
Well, you can't run, it's difficult to run a specific volume all the year. So first of all, you have to have like different parts during the year, like a resting part, and then you start to build up. But let's say if your 100 miles would be like in 2 months, then you should be running at a volume of at least 100 kilometers a week. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Wow.
this is just about volume. It's not about speed or sprinting if you're in long distance. It's about endurance. Yeah.
Okay. And how do you manage the kind of time required for that, along with? I know you have 2 jobs, so along with doing
Yeah.
those 2 jobs and
Well,
family, I would imagine.
Yeah, exactly. So it's impossible. So what I do is I commute running. So when I'm more like in the recovery part, then I do a bit of biking. I bike to work. So I have like multi-sport combination. It's good for your shape as well.
Yeah.
To prevent injury, of course. But then when I'm moving towards, a race or I have a specific date and build up in mind, then I build up my volume and I increase a good increasing pace is like 10% a week in build up, and then you keep that for an extra week to see if you can have a good recovery. And that's the way it goes.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic. And this is your first year coaching track with us.
Yes,
so
exactly.
How are you
and
enjoying
I enjoy
that?
it. It's
Yeah?
really fun to have all these nice runners doing all this sports. It's great. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate
You're
the
welcome.
interview.
Enjoy.
Thank you guys. Thank you everyone for tuning in to this live Griffin Sports Report. See you all in 2 weeks.